So I bought this 1955 Cushman in about 1967 when I graduated from high school because I needed some cheap transportation.
I thought you were still in high school.
Huh?
I thought you were still in high school.
Well, I might have been a senior in high school. It was during my senior year.
Okay.
I remember that, and needed some cheap transportation, and this thing would get back and forth to town on about a gallon of gas, and wasn't fast. The traffic would back up behind you on your way into town, but it'd do 40 miles an hour wide open.
Oh, that's not bad.
And I knew that because I had my brothers follow me one time and observe the speed.
Because it doesn't have a speedometer on it.
No, didn't have a speedometer.
It's got a spot for one. Maybe one day we'll have one.
It never was much of a babe magnet because, well, it was a scooter rather than a motorcycle.
Yeah.
But it did run, and I ran it for many years. Drove back and forth from Wool Market out to down to Biloxi to do my air conditioning job that I had for a couple of years there in high school and when I was at junior college. And people would always stop me and ask, "What is that?" It's a Cushman scooter.
How did you get it to Starkville?
How'd you get it to start?
Starkville.
Oh, Starkville?
Yeah. How'd you get it to Mississippi State?
We loaded it up in a trailer, I
Oh,
think. Yeah, in a trailer and pulled it behind the Monte Carlo. Or somehow we got it up there. I guess must have loaded it in a trailer. When we moved all our other worldly possessions. And
Oh, I thought you had it when you were in college.
I did have it in college, yeah.
Before you met Mama?
No, I think that was after we met Mom.
Okay.
So we must have pulled it with a trailer up to Starkville. Then I used to drive it to the campus, and never did have a good kickstand on it, so I carried a brick around to park under it when I needed to park it. A couple of those engineering students saw me do that one day. They got a good laugh out of that.
Did,
it works.
Well, shoot, I forgot my question. Oh, well. Oh, you don't remember the original color on it, do you? Because you painted it.
Yeah, I painted it maroon because of Mississippi State. You know, that was their colors, maroon and white. But I think the original colors were black. It was just
The frame?
black and white, yeah.
Black, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm noticing some black. I didn't know if it was primer on
Yeah.
the frame. But I run into some spots that like a powder blue too. So I don't know if that's just, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Used to have a wooden box on the back instead of a passenger seat. It had a wooden box where the guy that I bought it from carried his, he was a military guy out at Keesler Air Force Base, and he would carry his books in that wooden box. And had that box upstairs in the garage. It probably, I don't know, it probably got lost somewhere along the way, or
I don't remember.
that's what I used to hide my girly magazines in.
I don't remember that.
No, that was before your time, son.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Yeah? Hold on just a second. Let me get down there and help you. You check the oil? Everything's good?
Oil looks good. I didn't do it today, but a long time ago I checked the spark. We have spark.
Uh-huh.
So I think we're all set. I'm just going to reread over this thing. They talk about some braking instructions.
Does it have how to start it?
Well, when you're breaking it in, you know, keep it on short runs and let it cool off completely between runs. Okay, set the carburetor high speed needle.
In case the loud noises run.
Right. All right. Okay. All right.
So just let it cool off in between runs.
Yeah. So I've never started it. So what do? You just open the gas cutoff?
Yeah, yeah. Open, let the bowl fill with gas, and let the
Like that?
yeah.
Is this? And that's how you killed it too, right?
Oh, starving it for gas?
Well, oh, you cut it off when you're done driving it? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I just flipped the switch.
Oh, the switch. That's right. It had a kill
Yeah,
switch.
just
On it.
kill switch. That switch up on the
Oh, on the dash in the
on
center.
yeah.
So then that.
You got enough gas in your can to fill the bowl and the line?
I hope so. All right. What's today's date?
August 13th, 2013.
That's right.
A day that will live in infamy forever.
We don't have any major fire prevention things. We've got a blanket over there that we're ready to tap it out with. Hopefully that won't happen. So
Like some of Carolyn's former curtains.
well, no, it's a good towel, but
Good towel.
it got transferred to the rag pile.
Okay.
All right, so we got gas.
Yeah.
Let me get this gas back away from it.
So we don't have a throttle control, it's just gonna free.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But this, what do we decide? That this is choke?
Yeah, front is choke, and clockwise is closed. So close it up. Yep. Make sure your your main is, you know, not at idle but not at full either.
Yeah.
So it says to start it and run it at a fast idle.
Okay. So I'll choke it and give it a couple kicks.
And watch out, because it might. The stand is kind of narrow, so if it feels like it's going to wobble on you, let me know and we can firm it up some. Good compression.
Got good compression. You said that's closed, right?
Yeah, clockwise is closed. All right. Well, let's take the.
Take the breather off, make sure we're getting gas.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Make sure the inside of the carburetor is wet. There it looks like it's.
Smell it.
I can smell it, but it doesn't look like it's very wet there. See what you think. You got a light?
Yeah.
Flashlight?
Oh, you know what? I wonder if do we have, this is all gravity feed.
That should work. That's no higher than the... We're checking here to make sure that the carburetor's got fuel. Looks a little dry in there. But
You smell it. Yeah, you
smell it.
Yeah.
does it look wet?
No, sure doesn't.
Are there any feed screws that you gotta adjust?
There are some initial adjustments on that carburetor. I thought I'd already done it, but let's double check.
All right. Check, make sure it's getting spark. You've done that before, though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've checked. It's getting spark. So we've just made some adjustments to the carburetor, and we're going to give it another shot here.
Now we're going to see if it's got far.
All right. Does it feel like it's going to fall over or anything when you're pressing on it? Okay.
It's just like the old days.
Definitely got compression. Oops. You can? Doesn't sound like it's gonna fire, does it?
Let's check the spark.
All right, let me get my tester. All right.
What we did. Go.
Well, we messed with it a little bit. We found we weren't getting any spark, so we took the flywheel off, and the gap was way too big. So we closed it back down to 20 thousandths, and luckily this guy knows something about magnetos. I do not. We closed it down to 20 thousandths and tested it out, and the plug is now getting good spark. So now we got gas. We know we have spark.
We about to have far.
Hopefully. Is there anything that we're forgetting? Anything? Are we doing anything stupid before we move on?
I love you, honey.
Oh, we did do one thing stupid. We thought, see that little wire coming off there?
Yeah, we had it put up here, grounding it out. We thought that might actually make it run.
Yeah, we had it grounded out. That's the kill wire, and you ground it out to kill it. So we were like, we're not getting a spark. And as soon as we took that off, then we started getting it. And well, we had to close the gap. But after we did that, then it worked. All right.
Why are you standing so far back, son?
I'm trying to get you in the whole thing in the picture. You're
trying to get the whole explosion,
right.
The whole ball of fire.
Right. It's here we go.
Here goes.
Did you hear that?
I heard it. What's this?
All right. Very close. Yeah. You got it. What do you got it? Got it choked off?
Yeah, I had to choke almost all the way off. Let me try it.
It's getting close. We're real close. Ah. Whoop. Don't hurt yourself. Do you need to tighten that pad on there some more? Is it starting to get loose?
I think it just wrecked over the...
Okay. Yeah, it's got good compression.
Is those pipes warm?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me touch it. Like not burning hot, right?
No, just warm.
Oh yeah. So something's starting up in there.
There's a fire in there somewhere.
Yeah, there is. Hopefully it stays in there.
You know what? The throttle keeps going closed, and I think that's...
Oh, because of the vibration?
Yeah, I need to...
Need somebody to keep it open. Hold on.
Need to hold, or have some way to hold that. You have any like vice grips or little tiny clamp we can hold that open just a little bit?
All right, we're gonna stop for a second. All right, we think Dad was noticing that the throttle body, this thing just is flopping and it's just vibrating closed when he kicks it. So he sets it a little bit. The choke is firm. So you want the choke?
Yeah, just kind of cracked like that. It seems to do better than if it's all the way closed. It won't fire at all.
Okay. So what we're gonna do? That's fully closed. That's fully open. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it in the center there while Dad cranks it.
What you can.
All right.
How about that?
Oops. Well, it ran for a little while. That's a good sign. Neat. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Ooh, yeah.
That's a lot better sound than it made 18 years ago.
Yeah, it jumps around a lot, but I guess it's...
Oh, it's just because, yeah, it's not bolted down to the frame and everything. But
Neat. All right. Well, it's not warm yet, so we'll still half choke it.
yeah, you just got to open the throttle just a little bit.
All right, give it a shot if you can. Hey.
You ready?
Yeah.
See, you got to have a big foot. That's a large part of it.
Ready. Well, you're saying it wouldn't fire when it was completely the choke was closed, or it wouldn't fire when it's all the way open?
You got to crack the choke. Yeah, about like that, and you got to hold that just a little bit off.
Ready.
Ready?
Ready. Ooh. Blew back out again. Let's see.
Ready to ride around the neighborhood?
Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty cool. Good work, Dan.
Let's just put a couple wheels. Good work. You've been working on it for 6 months.
Ah.
Good
Yeah.
work, son.
Yeah. Good work.
Congratulations.
All right. Well, that was it. That's it,
Talk
folks.
about engine, don't you?
Well,
Let's see how much gas you use.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that'll probably get you down to the mall and back at least on that much gas. Look at that, barely used any.
Oh, yeah, we barely used any. Yeah. Did it. Whew. Yeah, that hit. I mean, it's not, you're not going to, I mean, you don't want to hold on to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely don't want to touch any of this other stuff.
Yeah, without any air cooling going over the fan, it's...
You can see, it might just be my eyes, but I think that the paint on the exhaust manifold's bubbling up a little bit too.
It is already, isn't it?
I mean, it's high temp paint. You know, it's engine block paint, but
Yeah.
might have to.
You can tell that's getting hot. It's not bluing yet, but it...
Yeah, it's getting close, though, isn't it? Pretty cool.
Good job, boy. Good job.
All right.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah,
Nice and
it's
smooth. What was making that knocking sound was this piece of wood back here was flopping and hitting the concrete.
yeah, it was flopping around a lot, so it probably just gonna have to get broken in, you know.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, folks. Good job, Dad.
Good job, son. You did it. You put it together. You got that thing into a couple of hundred pieces all over the garage.
Yep. And now it's in one big piece in the driveway. Well,
But it makes movement. It makes wooden sounds.
it does. So let's see. We've been talking about fixing this thing up for 20 something years. And when did I come and get it from your house? I probably had it for 6 months. No, I bet I've had it for close to a
6 or 8
year.
months, yeah.
6 or 8 months.
You got it last winter, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was kind of cool.
Or last fall.
So that's not bad. Got the engine running in there.
Let's just make sure it will start with the, see if this makes any difference.
Oh yeah, that's a good
As
idea.
far as starting, what does that do?
You can adjust the compression on the horsehair.
Really?
Yeah, I just
And that
leave
just
it
goes
as
inside the carburetor? Oh, no.
the other way, I think. Put the mounting holes up. Yeah. He's putting the air filter back on. We were running it without the air filter. I'm gonna try starting it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
So here's, Stan's about to take it to town, give it a little test drive.
Started on the first crank.
Did what?
Started on the first crank.
All right. Running good and smooth. He's got his cooling system there set up to keep it from... It's just, I don't know, reaching resonance on this wood. I mean, it's wood, it's not steel. It always vibrated. Plus, the top of the engine is not the same. It's just the strain on the bottom. What do you think, boy? Don't do that! That's pretty cool.
Look at that, it works.
Yeah.